Hello everyone, and welcome to Israel in Style, where you get an inside look at the top Israeli designers with the absolute hottest collections. Sit down, relax, and get ready to literally shop till you drop with all the latest fashion from Israel. Imagine waking up one day, taking a look at your life and your career and asking yourself, is this really what I want to be doing? Well, one Israeli couple made a decision to follow their dreams after finding themselves in that very position. And boy, are we happy about it. Isgav and Ginat are the proud creators behind the Israeli jewelry company Hot Crown, which has become one of the hottest brands in the Holy Land. In fact, Time Out Israel has even labeled them as Israel's #1 jewelry company to shop at. So it's no surprise that I'm wearing them right now. Let's meet the amazing duo behind Hot Crown. We're here once again on the busy street of Dizengoff to meet the designers Isgav and Ginat of Hot Crown. Hi guys.
Hi.
How are you?
Very good.
Yes?
How are you?
Okay, so tell me how you guys got started designing. I know it's a very cute story, so how'd you do it? Which one's gonna tell us?
Okay, I'll tell you guys. So Isgav and me met at 2012.
Okay.
And we started dating, and then we felt like we're not satisfied in our jobs. We should do something else, maybe something that we can meet like more often, not
Right.
just around 11 at night.
Like when we finished the shift or whatever.
Yes,
yeah.
exactly. Isgav was a CPA in a huge office, KPMG,
Okay.
and I was working in an advertising office. So yeah, we basically didn't see each other. And in one of our dates, Isgav told me that he really loved to design stuff, just like
My mother, she was
Interior?
interior designer.
Okay, you could tell by this lovely studio
Yeah.
or hear this story.
Thank you.
So you guys were sitting on a date and you were talking about how little you see each other, and then that's
Yes, and about the designing that Isgav really loves, and I was like, I think I was asking you like, why don't you do it if it's your passion, something
Right.
like that, like trying to understand if it's really something that he can do. So yeah, just slowly, we started to get interested in jewelry design. It was so, I mean, everything happened so fast.
It was almost like unexpected.
So
It was
unexpected.
you were working one second in your own separate jobs. This idea popped up that he was always passionate about, and then you were like, let's do it.
I don't know how it happened so naturally and so fast.
So what she sent me to
yeah.
Shankar. We started
Wow.
goldsmith.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you studied at Chinkal after you had a job and
After
everything.
I had my
MBA.
second degree, MBA in Maternity and everything.
Everything. He was a good boy, you know, with degrees and everything, and a good salary and everything,
Yeah,
and just
everything
like
was
that.
right, how it
Yes.
was meant to be. And then you were like, how can I mess this up? How can I change things up and get excited and do something new and see my girlfriend more often?
Yeah.
Now, what do you guys feel makes your designs unique or recognizable as opposed to other jewelry brands?
I think that the jewelry we make are very personal,
Right.
and it's not something that is manufactured by mass productions or lots of quantities. We do each ring, each product, each jewelry with bare hands.
Right, made to
We have
order. Like,
made to order, or just for us to be in stock, but it's like hands that makes them, not you know.
Yeah.
Most jewelry nowadays are being made
Manufactured,
in India
Right,
or
abroad.
Turkey. And
It's very easy. Also, I can understand people that manufacturing outside Israel, but
and you guys manufacture everything here in
everything
Israel.
Yes.
here in Ramadan, the whole process from the beginning to the end. Our specialty is to make the jewelry especially for you. Like we have stock, but everything is made especially for you. You come and you choose if you want 14, 18, white gold, rose gold.
because we manufacturing, that was one of this Isgav's passions to create whatever you wish.
Right.
So you can dream whatever you want. You can, if you love rubies with the red gold, we can do it. If you like emeralds with yellow gold, we can do it.
That's
so
amazing.
Each ring can be customized
I know you guys are very environment friendly and you focus a lot of your brand around that. How do you guys keep up with being environment friendly?
We recycle gold. It's very important for us, especially these days that the waste is just in
Production.
Mass production is
Right.
just terrible.
For example, also lots of time when customers are coming in, they're asking to recycle their jewelry. So I'm taking their diamonds, put in my design, and recycle the gold.
You guys almost make it even more personal when people come to you with their gold
Yeah.
or
Oh,
their
yes.
diamond, and it's theirs, and then you put it in your design. So it's like a combination of hot crown and
It happens a lot that people get in heritage jewelry that sometimes doesn't fit them, it's not in fashion anymore. They do want to keep the gold and they want to do something else.
right, exactly.
Yeah,
the memories.
it's very personal for them.
One customer of ours just came with a ring from the grandmother. She survived the Holocaust and she passed away and everything, and they want to do something to remember her. So we took the ring. I made a replica. It was with a blue topaz.
Okay.
So we made 8 exactly the same ring.
Wow.
And
For all the daughters.
Each daughter
Oh, that's
and
amazing.
nephew and granddaughters, and they took a picture like all of them together.
It was so emotional to see generation after generation after generation wearing the same ring as their grandmother that survived the Holocaust.
Wow.
They left us here with tears. I really feel blessed that I can help to people to do stuff like this because we don't have much left from this generation of the people that survived the Holocaust, and this is something that is very symbolic. It's very small, but it's like a daily reminder of something that happened and we should never forget it.
You guys should be very proud.
We're very lucky, we're very proud.
Well, thank you guys so much.
Thank you
and
very
good luck.
much.
I don't think you guys noticed, but I got super emotional during that interview. In a few weeks, we're going to join the designers of Hot Crown in their studios to see exactly how their jewelry is created by hand and hear a few more emotional stories behind the jewelry that they've recycled. You definitely won't want to miss out. Here on Israel in Style, we try to bring you a variety of different designers. We've seen shoes, jewelry, handbags, vegan products, you name it, we've done it. But what about maternity clothes? Being pregnant for 9 months isn't exactly easy, so I think it's only fair to say that women deserve to be comfortable and fashionable during this exciting time. So let's meet Israel's leading designer for maternity wear, Avishag Galber. Being pregnant is one of the most exciting times in a woman's life, but it could definitely be a little uncomfortable with your body changing like that. We came here today to Avishag Galber's photo shoot of her new collection to see how being pregnant can also be stylish. Let's check it out.
It is a very, very unique and very specific boutique that deals only with pregnant women, and it means that sometimes you can find another people that have the same problems like you have.
Experiences
Exactly.
that you can share and
Exactly.
connect with.
And I remembered my pregnancy for something very happy. It's a very happy period of time. I thought that all my life I'll be a designer and will work for someone else, and that's what I did when I finished my first and second degree. I did Bachelor second degree, and I was very, very happy with what I did. My father died in a very weird circumstances, and I had to take his business. He was a builder, okay? So I built houses for 2 years, and afterwards I can't go back to do what I did, okay? It ripped off my life, everything changes. And I decided to do something which is very optimistic, because it wasn't optimistic time for me, okay? To go into your father's business and do whatever he did, and it's not a fun story, okay? So I decided to do something which is pure fun, pure optimistic. And what I remembered is that my pregnancy, okay, was very, very optimistic and very, very fun.
Right.
And I learned to be a designer. I grown pictures when I was 6, okay? And I decided to do something which I love, which is designing, and optimistic, which was
Your pregnancy.
and something that connects to fashion, because I love the rhythm. It's very, very fast. There are a lot of women that come to the store and cry. It's common, and we know how to deal with it. And sometimes what they need is a hug and not a T-shirt, and it's okay, because they come and they are not. They don't feel good with the body sometimes.
Right.
It's not easy to change everything in a second. Women that come in their first pregnancy will come after they used to have their own body for years, and everything changes. Start with the hormones and go to the body.
Physically.
And physically, yeah, and mind also. Okay, it's not easy even to understand what's going to happen, and it's a stressful period of time. And our staff usually knows that that's part of their jobs to be
This is
a therapist. Yeah.
slash designer.
Exactly, and
Calming the women down.
And the store, yeah, and a lot of time there are discussions in the store that goes to doctors
Right.
or things or procedures that connected to pregnancy, and sometimes people in the store help one another. We have a lot of birth in Israel,
Right.
so in compared to other places in the world that they have a family will have 1 children, in Israel we have 2.8, which is quite a lot.
Wow, I didn't know that. That's
Yeah,
great.
yeah, yeah. We have 154,000 deliveries every year, which is quite a lot in compared to the population. So I have a big market, okay?
Right.
And I can be very, very, in a perfection because I have a lot of practice. And I think that there is no stereotype. There are stereotypes,
yeah,
but they are not right, okay? Because you can wear everything. And if I have a suggestion for a woman, it's just to go to her own style and just to adapt it. You wear now jeans and t-shirt, so stay with it. Go for another t-shirt and another jeans, but stay to your look and your style. And we try to have all the styles that each one, a woman that come to our stores or our website will see and try to find their own style.
What do you feel makes your brand so recognizable as opposed to other maternity fashion designers?
I think that the persistence that we do it for so long and so in a perfection,
Right.
in a way, and I think that we give a good answer to the community and a good service to the community. If something is wrong, something is broken, something is, I don't know, doesn't fit, we change it and we feel responsible. Every jeans that we have, each one of the 10, let's say, have a different solution for the maternity stage. Well, when I was studying as a student, I studied industrial design.
Right.
And when I was in the business, I said, oh, I won't use it. But you use it. You find a specific solution and you try to fit the jeans, and inside the jeans, perfection that will fit from the stage of 3rd month, which is nothing, okay? It's me and you, 3rd month, until the 9th month on the end of the pregnancy, which is a huge belly.
Huge, yeah.
Okay, and still the same jeans will fit from the beginning until to the end, and vice versa. Okay,
Right.
when you come back to your body. So it's
When you bring it all back.
yeah.
How do you feel when people say that maternity fashion or maternity clothes isn't part of the fashion industry, or they don't consider it fashionable?
Okay, so at the beginning, 30 years ago, I was really insulted. I really felt that it's, someone hurt me or that I feel that I won't be in an industry. And today I understand that it's an advantage because that is the fact that people won't come to my industry exactly and try to do exactly what I do because it's a side industry in the industry. We have less competition, so that's what I do and I love it.
Because pregnant women deserve to be fashionable.
Exactly.
All right, well, thank you so much.
Thank you. Right.
So, all you mothers of dragons out there, get going and check out Avishag Albert's amazing collection. Jeans for all 9 months of your pregnancy, people. It just doesn't get better than that. Up next, we have a designer who's been designing jewelry since she was 19 years old. So it's no wonder that her designs have been rated as one of the top 5 jewelry brands in Israel. Each of Shirley Itzik's collections have their own personal story, and I sat down with her to hear all about them. Shirley Itzik, the designer of Ruby Star, to get to know a little bit more about her journey and how you got started designing. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Great.
So tell us, how did you get started? Take us back to the start. Did you go to school? How did it all begin?
Well, I started Ruby Star when I was 19 with no real plan or training. I didn't even know at that time what I wanted to do when I grew up. It just kind of chose me, I guess. It started out in a small apartment in Tel Aviv. Me and my roommate, we were making leather accessories, really big ones, for ourselves just because we couldn't find what we wanted to wear, and wearing them around town. We were stopped by people taking orders and taking orders from them to make them these pieces, and it just really grew and took off from there, gradually growing another layer as we went along.
Another layer and another layer until she got named Best Jewelry Designer of 2016. Yes.
Well, I always approach a collection with a need to tell a certain story through the substance. The concept is very important for me. So, so each collection has its own conceptual idea, and one idea leads into another, and this is how the collections flow. I think mainly I reflect on icons and symbols of our times, or of different times, but that are within the collective memory, giving them new interpretations and fusing them with traditional craftsmanship, along with an edginess to them.
Right.
Kind of the merging of the rough and refined. I think
Okay.
this is mainly my aesthetic.
So what about the name Ruby Star? Is there a story? Where did you come up with that?
There is. We kind of needed a name, and Ruby Star is a stone that we were really searching for during that time in Israel. It was very hard to find. It's a ruby that when a light hits it, it has the shape of a star and has this pinkish purplish color, and it's a stone I love very much. I found it.
I'm assuming you found it.
Still searching for the perfect ruby star.
Yes, exactly. So what about a favorite piece, or what about your newest collections? Do you have anything here at the store that you were dying to show us?
Well, yes. Well, my favorite piece is usually the newest piece. In this case, it's the hand.
Love that.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
It actually evolved out of a photo of my baby's hand grasping my chain. And I dreamt of this at night, that I'm sculpturing this image. And then the next day we made a wax model and modeled it into silver. And this is how it began, the
That's
hand
amazing.
collection. Yeah.
That's such an adorable story.
That was a present for my baby.
Yeah. She's like, thanks, Mom, for having me. I'll inspire your new collection.
She did. She really inspired me. But having them come out now, I realized that this is also a kind of like a collective subconscious that's going on, the hand of solidarity, the raised fist, and all that's going on in the world with the women and the minorities demonstrating and demanding rights. So it's very relevant to the political state of the moment.
Okay, so why don't we go check out your newest collection?
Yes. So this is the gold and diamonds line that we're doing. We're actually taking the Ruby Star essential pieces of all times and transforming them into a fine collection with gold and black diamonds, white diamonds, natural diamonds, champagne diamonds. And
all the diamonds.
All the diamonds.
Just to have fun.
All the blood-free diamonds.
Right.
And so this is new for us, and it's fun.
How is this different from experimenting with or everything else that you've been designing?
Oh, it's much more calculated and precise.
Because it's the gold and the diamonds, and it's more...
Yes. Everything has to be very, very precise is the
Right.
word, yeah.
Okay, and over here on the rest of the table.
And here we have an ensemble of all the past recent collections. We have some of the Black Forest collection, which is casted of wood and very interesting natural stones.
Right, like
we have
branches we see here.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite
Yeah,
collections.
it's stunning.
And here are the first pieces from the hands-on collection that we were speaking of before.
With your daughter, the inspiration.
She was the first inspiration. Later, it gets layered by many
course.
other ideas and directions. It's always more interesting the more layered it is.
Yeah.
But she gave me the idea.
So for our international customers that are looking to purchase your designs, where can they find you?
Well, if you're in Tel Aviv, you come visit us. Then we have 2 physical stores here in Lilienblum, which is our studio showroom, and in the flea market.
Shukapishpishim, our favorite.
Shukapishpishim. And we have our online store, and we ship worldwide, and everything can be found there as well.
Great. Well, thank you so much.
Thank
and
you.
Good luck.
Thank you so much.
You know when you walk into a store and find that one piece you just have to have? Yeah, that was pretty much the entire Ruby Star store for me. Each piece of her jewelry has some unique aspect to it, whether it's the Forest collection or my personal favorite, the ropes, to die for. I definitely see why she was rated one of the top 5 jewelry designers you just have to know about. And now you do. Okay, well now that everyone knows where to shop at for a gift for me, let's wrap this fabulous show up. For those who missed any episodes or want to rewatch some of these brilliant designers, make sure to check us out on iltv.tv/Israel in Style. Of course, tune in every week for a new episode with new and unique designers straight from the Holy Land. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.